Okay, let's talk about Xbox Game Pass. But not just the list of games coming in August 2026, that's the surface level stuff. What I want to unpack is what this lineup really says about Microsoft's strategy, and why you, as a gamer or subscriber, should care. Because here's the thing, Xbox Game Pass isn't just a service anymore. It's a statement. And August 2026 editions? They are telling us something bigger about the future of gaming. Let's dive in. First off, the Beast of Reincarnation dropping August 4th. Yeah, it's a new action RPG, but here's what catches my eye, it's on all tiers, including cloud. Microsoft pushing cloud gaming isn't just about convenience, it's about breaking hardware barriers. If you're on a phone or tablet, you're still in the Xbox ecosystem. That's not just smart, it's revolutionary. And the fact that it's day one on Game Pass? Microsoft's betting this game will hook players who might have never touched an Xbox before. Now, Heretic and Hexen, classic Doom-era shooters, arriving the same day. Wait, why resurrect these? Because Microsoft's playing the nostalgia card, but with a twist. These aren't just retro relics, they are foundational to modern FPS design. By bundling them, Xbox is subtly educating new players on gaming history while giving veterans a trip down memory lane. But here's the kicker, they are labeled as new to XGP Premium. Why? Microsoft's testing if nostalgia can justify tiered content. Is this the start of splitting classics versus new games into separate tiers? A risky move, but maybe a calculated one. Then there's Monsters Are Coming. On August 6th. A chaotic multiplayer brawler? Perfect for couch co-op or quick sessions. But why does this matter? Because Xbox is quietly building a library of social games. Game Pass isn't just about solo adventures anymore, it's about bringing people together. And that's a response to the rise of games as a service. Microsoft's saying, we're not just a Netflix for games, we're your next party. Wait, but Sandustry on August 13th is PC only? That's a red flag. Xbox Series XS owners can't play it? Microsoft's always pushed console first, but this feels like a crack in that philosophy. Is Game Pass Ultimate becoming a premium tier for PC elitists? Or is this a mistake? Either way, it's a misstep in a service that thrives on accessibility. Then Grave Seasons and Resonance, a Plague Tale Legacy hit later in August. Both narrative-driven, atmospheric experiences. These aren't flashy multiplayer games, they are slow burns. And that's the point. Microsoft's balancing the lineup to cater to every type of gamer. But here's what people miss, this isn't just variety. It's about proving Game Pass can be your only gaming subscription. If you want chaos, nostalgia, strategy, or story, it's all here. But let's zoom out. The real story isn't the games, it's the strategy. Microsoft's flooding Game Pass with high-quality titles while competitors like PlayStation are scaling back. Why? Because they are not just competing for subscribers, they are redefining what value means. Paying $10 per month for a rotating library of 400-plus games. It's not sustainable long-term, but maybe that's the point. They are training us to see Game Pass as essential, not optional. And what about the games leaving? Yeah, the article mentions departures, but Microsoft's always vague there. The real question is, are they cycling out older titles to keep the library fresh, or is this a bait and switch? If you're a dev, getting into Game Pass is a double-edged sword. Instant audience versus losing sales. Microsoft's betting everyone will stay, but what happens when studios say no? So where does this leave us? Xbox Game Pass in 2026 isn't just a deal, it's a cultural shift. Gaming's moving from ownership to access, and Microsoft's the conductor. But here's my final thought, as a subscriber, are you getting more value, or are you just funding a future where games cost more outside the service? Because this August lineup? It's a carrot. But what's the stick hiding behind it? Let me know what you think, and if you're still buying what Xbox is selling.